down here in this little ditch. My wife's rock hunting the other end. I thought I might look for arrowheads. Real beautiful. Last day of summer 2023. Just getting out, working some kinks out, and thought I'd make a little evening walk and think about what happened to me yesterday. Because what happened yesterday, well, the day before yesterday, leading into yesterday, really upsets me. Just not the way I do business, not the way I do things. So I'm going to talk about that in just a second. It's definitely part of my Hickbilly life. Me whining and carrying on. It's pretty evening. Found pieces of a young dead deer. Bones. Happens. Way the world works. Hoping for an arrowhead. Just, like I said, just working some kinks out. Just enjoying it. What happened is my wife and I went on a float trip yesterday. Niagara River, south central Missouri, a couple hours from the house. With her new kayak. First time I ever had my kayak on a float stream. It was a good day. It was fun. Caught some fish. She picked up some heavy old rock to pack back out. That's not the story. The story is this. I called Monday. This is Wednesday. I called Monday to a place we used last year to float. Use their kayaks. They transported us and all that. That's the way a lot of people do it. But since we have our own kayaks now, it's different. What we need is somebody to move a vehicle for us or move us to a vehicle. Because you have to put a boat in, have to take a boat out. Pretty simple. Never done it like this. We got our own boats, hauled them down. Somebody can help facilitate us getting back to our truck or bring the truck to us. And you pay them. Usually it's about, and they're advertised $35. Most of the outfitters advertise they do that. Oh, see, because off season already kind of here in third week of September or what. But I called the first place. Said we used them last year. Nice folks. Had a really good little trip. Stayed at their place. Floated today. All wonderful and great. Paid them their money. We had a good time. And the gal said she didn't know she could have done what we wanted done, which is put our boats in, us put them in, and then either bring us the vehicle to the takeout or take us back to the vehicle. It's called shuttling. Pretty simple. 4 hours later, the gal hadn't called me back. That's disturbing to me. I run a business. Maybe it's not the best business. Maybe I'm not the best businessman. But it's disturbing. Four hours later, she hadn't called, so I gave her a call. The answer, oh, I was going to call you. No, we can't do that. The whole deal of being in the service industry, and I own a little restaurant, I think I understand this, is service. Making it easy on the customer. Showing them a good time for their money. And getting paid to show them a good time. Restaurant's no different. She was going to call me back 4 hours later. Now, obviously she's not thinking about us making plans. Maybe I should have called her a week before. She didn't say that. I just kind of wonder if she even tried. So that sets a precedent to me to maybe never mess with them again, although I know how it is with help. I know that bad help can screw you up without you even knowing it. Maybe nobody knows what she did. It's just hard to say, but it is a little bit. This reputable place, I've dealt with them over the years on several things. He used to run ads with me when I had an outdoor magazine business. I know I'm struggling with this camera. It got water in it yesterday, so if the audio is off, that's why. I don't know if it's dried out yet. So I called the next place. It kind of fits what I want to do, where we're wanting to float. Of course, we're also basing where we want to float, what we're wanting to do on who can do it. Now, this is a Monday afternoon, about 3:30. I get an answer machine. If they're busy, they're helping somebody else, do the high volume of calls, please just leave your name and number. Don't leave a message, and we'll get back with you. Wow. I held my breath and left my name. I said, hey, this is Dale. Here's my number. Give me a call, please. Thank you. About 50 hours later, they still haven't called me back. Should I be upset? I'm still upset. I thought about it on the river yesterday. It's not how I do business. This is like everybody in the world is making buku bucks, getting rich without doing their job. I think we work pretty hard trying to do our job, and I can't make enough money to whatever. I'm going to pick this rock up while I'm talking. It may be a rock I want to look at. Yeah. It is. Nothing fancy. Look at that. Big old piece been hit on by ancient man. That's my favorite thing. Anyway, I wander, I know. Nobody called me back. Semi-off season, I guess my $35 is just not important enough. As for the thousands of dollars they made Labor Day weekend, millions of dollars, whatever. I don't get it. I don't like it. It's upsetting. Am I wrong to be upset? I don't think so. I think my money should be just as good as anybody's. My wife will want that one. Gosh, I have to carry that thing all the way back out for her. I'll put it here and hopefully not forget it. It's not the way you run a business, y'all. I don't think. So what we ended up doing, really no harm, no foul in the scheme of things, is we took 2 vehicles down. Kayaks on top of the SUV, and my wife followed me down in her car. Hour and 50 minute drive. So it cost me maybe an extra $10 in fuel. You have to pay the $35 for a shuttle. It never happened. We parked the vehicle, her vehicle, to take out. We put our boats in to put in, floated down the river 8 or 9 miles, hauled back, got my vehicle, come back down, picked the boats up, and survived it. And I'll do it again. It just would have been handy and worth it. As poor as I am, poor as I act, it'd been worth it to pay the $35. It's bothersome, y'all. It's just, I don't know how people run businesses and are so successful. Maybe because folks are so happy to put up with it. I know my restaurant, if somebody gets a bad meal, I want to know it. That's not going to happen. The bad meal is not going to happen. Bad service? Possibly. That's what I think happens sometimes. I think a waitress is having a bad day and you don't see it, you don't feel it, or she misses something on a customer, or a customer's in a bad mood anyway. I know it happens. I hope it don't happen very much. I have a lot of people like our little restaurant. We don't have much choice. We got to be good. We're out in the middle of the woods. We can't have a junky restaurant. I don't get it. Very strange. So I haven't done a video on this channel for a while because truthfully I want it to be interesting things. I got some ideas, stuff that don't fall in my other 2 channels, my bass fishing and just my Hickbilly Outdoors channel. A little more personable things, the wood cutting and things like that. I got some ideas. I don't do politics, I don't do religion. Although discussion like this kind of starts leaning towards a political thing. I mean, in a way, all of life's politics and drama. I don't know. What do y'all think? I mean, there's going to be 20 or 30, 40 people watch this thing. You pay for service. You go to eat. You go to a no-tell motel. You're paying for somebody to help take care of you. Doing something that you don't want to or cannot do for yourself at that instant in time. What do you expect? You expect to get your butts kissed? Well, actually, in our restaurant, that's the way I look at it. We're going to kiss some butt. We're going to work extra hard. Certainly going to call people back, follow through. Yeah, it's a stupid thing to worry about, but dadgummit, I just don't get it, and it bothers me. Thought about it several times while I was having that float yesterday, because once we're on the river floating, all your problems are supposed to go away, and I thought about it several times. Now, another person on that river with us yesterday, that's hard to take, too. That's all I got. I'm kind of ranting, I know, but beautiful evening. I'd like to find a big old arrowhead. Get him in the picture. Can you? Yeah, I think so.